is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Welcome, everyone, to Logan, Utah and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah State Aggies, and eager for this clash. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Utep Miners, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Miners will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's go! Looking for a productive play on first down.
Take it down like a lawnmower, baby!
From the gun, running back on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Right back to the left. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
Guys, dig deep.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to power their way ahead. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he's running in the open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
Play here, take it to him.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Firing to the right, complete. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Fast motion from the offense. Here we go with the run on 4th down. They stop him short the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
First down for this offense. On the move, it's Wall. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose down the left side. Past the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Niners.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Utep.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Liberty put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Flames had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong at key moments. Talk about a complete performance. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Why are you giving up? I'm gonna switch speed.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well.
Turns it on down the left side. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has, run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Utep. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wide out in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. He fires a bullet to the right.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
He's got him in the flat. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
This could be worse. Inoculate. No, never mind.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Picked off. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
So we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the center.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the tight end. And the ball is intercepted. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The pirouette on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fired. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Got him downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Got more where that came from. Yeah.
Let's go.
We are in it.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. To the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He's able to sneak his way across the 20. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Motion from the offense. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line, listen, assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
Now on second down after the good first down run. Trying to turn the corner on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And you're trying to get the ball to your running back in space, and really good job tossing it on the perimeter. What do you need? You need to set the edge. You got to do a good job with the offensive line. And then you need perimeter blocking out wide to hold their own. Do a good job, hold their own. Nice positive game, nice positive toss play.
And the Miners will have it first and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice move to stay on his feet. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. Right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop. Third down, fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
On first down, here comes this offense. The hand to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him, and he's sacked for his defense.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job on the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. This is a 3rd and long. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Miners line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Still on his feet at the 40. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. And they're running the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team out there getting set. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. You can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see goes, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Handoff to the single running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll toss it to the left. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the jet sweep to try to get the edge here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Miners moving quickly to the line. Looking to move it through the air. Takes the grab. It's Foster. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Line getting set on 2nd down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Handoff to the single back. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him one to the 14. Would they love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal? On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it go to the end zone. Picked off.
says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a... I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And there is interception number 3 on the day. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive done.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Now on 2nd down. The give to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box and more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Shut this fire.
sides of the field now facing third down as they go back to work. The corners are walked up tight. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he makes the catch inside the 15. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Niners. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the route.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong, I mean, can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. Oh, he wants it all. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Utep has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. The give and tick, 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 tick. They finally make the stop, but the big run is ready to move those sticks for the first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. You got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. About to give it another go. after throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Here comes the offense on first down.
Run the ball around this guy, huh?
Looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. If I have to attack down the field, I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And here's the fifth interception by this quarterback. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Utep! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with a big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Bringing it back. Oh, he's going to bring it out. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got it in the middle. It's Black. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Aggies headed quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on third and short. Makes the grab on the left. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to try and get it himself. And the Aggies are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the wide end. Got his man on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Going up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And it's caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Throws for the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
He'll pull it down and run. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Trying to find his man on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully we can learn from it and do better next time.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running to a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here.
And he's thrown another interception. Bringing it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
This is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win on to next week.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now through the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time.
Hit the afterburners, kid. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with the jet sweep. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
At the 35, he's loose. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond.